cheating, OnlyFans, fake millionaires. Let's react to some absolutely absurd TikTok videos. My name is Karina and welcome back to my channel. I make videos on how to help you become the best version of yourself, aka a $1 million woman. So subscribe for more content. Without further ado, let's get into this craziness.
How did you initially pop off in this recent success? When did it start?
About 6 months ago.
What was your strategy?
Bro, that's worth billions of dollars. Do you have to understand how many people want to?
Billions of dollars. Of course, we can't watch TikTok without seeing this guy pop up, but his strategy is billions of dollars, not millions.
Okay.
Billions.
Do what I have done. I put together a strategy and a plan, which was extremely well executed. This is not an accident, and I can't tell you exactly what I do. We implemented it in January.
We know what he does. Let's be honest. We all know what he does.
January 1st is when we began, and I am now the most famous man on the planet.
Wow, those are some big claims. Most famous man on the planet.
More Googled than Donald Trump, Joe Biden. Look it up. This is stage 1 of a 3-step plan. So I'm going to be viral for a little bit longer, and then step 2 begins. The conquest is continuing.
So this is just the beginning.
I will own the world. Big claims to get attention. We already know his strategy. Basically, he runs kind of like an MLM where he gets people to buy into his monthly subscription, and the way they make money is by distributing these clips of him online so other people can buy his course. And while that seems to be working, I don't know about I will own the world. That's kind of a bold statement, if you ask me. And I think personally trends die very easily. While he is trending now, I personally don't think it will be for much longer.
Someone was telling me how hot this girl is. So I roll out there and sure enough, this girl turns around. Holy shit. Drop dead gorgeous. I roll up to her and I said, hey, how you doing? I think I asked her out to dinner. She said, no, I have a boyfriend. And I said, well, he's not really invited. She didn't laugh very much. So I did everything I could. Couldn't get her to go out with me. She's getting in her car and leaving, and I'm starting to walk away. And one of my sales guys was standing there, and he goes, yeah, I thought you could close anybody. And I went, damn. So I turned back around and I said, hey, before you leave, let me ask you a question. I said, what'd you have for dinner last night? She goes,
I don't know where this is going. I thought I knew where this was going, but I have no idea where this is going.
pasta? I said, what'd you have the night before? She said, chicken. I said, why didn't you have pasta? She goes, why would I have pasta every night? I said, exactly.
A moment of silence of I have no words. I have no words. You're comparing a relationship to food? There are some foods that I could eat every single night, every single day. Come on now. And also, a relationship is not just your preference of taste, of what you like. There's a lot of building blocks and components that go into it. And it is formed on a lot of different layers, not just whether I like to eat it every single day. There's a lot of moving parts. There's a lot of activities a couple can do together. I mean, I guess that's one way to do it. Will that work on me? No.
I gave her my card. I said, call me when you're tired of pasta. She drove away, and 3 days later, my phone rings. Hello? Brad? I'm like, oh, I'm tired of pasta.
Oh, just the way he says it is a little cringe to me. There could be many reasons for this. You know, some people are maybe trying to exit a relationship and maybe, they got in a fight. In that case, that's not really loyalty. And to him, too, do you want to be with a woman who, she did that to her current boyfriend. She's gonna do the same thing to you. So, now you're all happy about her being tired of pasta, but then you're gonna be the pasta she's tired of in a couple days, maybe a couple months. There is some flawed logic going on here, a lot of it.
Because that 26-year-old has talked to more guys, been to the club more times, been more places, been f***ing dumped more times, more arguments, more heartbreak, more bullshit, more mess for me to clean up. Whereas a 19-year-old might have had one guy from high school, just broke up, she's fresh, and I could put my imprint on her and make her a good person.
Imprint. You can imprint a younger, more impressionable woman.
And without her having to go through all that detriment to learn about life.
So what's your key age range?
Okay, so you are the father that teaches his children everything. So that's what you're basically seeing a woman as. These types of men, they think that they're there to teach a woman something, that they're there to, if they didn't have me in their life would be a mess. All of that heartbreak, all of those clubbing nights, having fun with her girlfriends. How dare she have fun, and how dare she get drunk and do all these things, these fun things, and maybe have some messy nights. I am here, the knight in shining armor, to teach this 19-year-old because an older woman will not listen to me because she is less impressionable because she already knows of men like me. Yes.
19 to...
They're less attractive to men, even if men don't instinctually understand it. It's because
I'm sorry. What?
they've been through a whole bunch more shit. And we're not interested in dealing with someone else's problems. If you get...
And you think a woman is interested in dealing with those types of problems and this type of way of thinking? Like, this would just be a nightmare. Imagine the limitation. Imagine a man taking on the responsibility to think that he needs to like train up a girl, imprint her into the person that he wants her to be. That's pretty controlling if you ask me.
With a girl who's 26, 27, she's gonna be sitting there going, I know men like you. I've seen what men like you do. You ain't going out to the...
Yeah, I don't like that.
I mean, but it's the truth. It's just he doesn't want somebody to stand up to him. He wants to do a lot of mistakes, a lot of things that are crossing the boundary lines, and have somebody not say a word. That's why he likes younger, impressionable women who might be in the early stages of life and haven't dealt with manipulative people like that and don't really know how to stand up for themselves. They're easier to control. That's what it is at the end of the day.
Fucking love this dude. He's sitting there with a gar talking about, I don't like that. I don't like women who are experienced.
Yeah.
I can't believe he's so dumb to openly say this. Young girls are easy to take advantage of.
Because they know less.
Yes.
Life experience.
And they haven't slept with other men, so they don't know how terrible I am.
Dude. This is such a self-report.
Because that 26...
I love the calm, collected response. I love it. It's like just unbothered. Like unbothered, laying out the facts in 20 seconds or less about exactly what this is. That's a good one.
That's my friend Steph. At the age of 24,
24,000.
he's making hundreds of thousands of dollars a month on, and he's never even posted a photo. I decided to...
Something smells fishy over here. How are you making money if you haven't posted a photo? I know OnlyFans is primarily by women, but you know some men have OnlyFans account, like Tyga is one of the highest earners, so he's a male on OnlyFans. But what's this guy's deal?
Spend the day with him to find out exactly how he became a millionaire. What we got right here?
So the average day consists of me over live numbers, checking accounts out, log on to the model's page.
Come on over here so you can see the screen.
Answer some messages.
I'm sorry, the models page. Is he like a pimp, like a manager of OnlyFans models? Ooh, this is where it gets dark, because he not only is OnlyFans already capitalizing and taking a huge percentage of the cut of the woman, like 20%, but now he's taking on top of that as well. I actually made I'm gonna be making more videos about OnlyFans. There are agencies that will like build up a girl's profile, but they keep that profile, like they own her profile. And then what happens is they take 80%, according to what one OnlyFans person said, they take like 80% of their income. So that's probably he's making all the money from the woman. Oh, that's so uncomfortable.
Just from the fans. Each person here has paid a certain amount of dollars to be on the account.
Yeah.
And over here, we got some live numbers. These are our numbers for June.
Wow.
You know, not too bad.
You want to read that one out for them?
That's $765,264.08.
In client revenue.
And then in May, we did about...
In client revenue. So does that mean that is before the 20% cut in OnlyFans? Probably. But just think about how little the woman is making. That, let's say 800K minus 20% OnlyFans is taking, plus like after that, the 80% that he will take. So he's making all of it. He's making everything basically, and they're just taking home a very small percentage.
$863,175.37.
How many models do you guys have in your agency right now?
Currently, we're running about 140 models.
Yeah.
We have about 40 employees.
Oh my gosh.
How does your agency actually make money?
We do point A to Z management. We handle the posting, we handle the promoting, we handle the messages, we handle the home feed posts. We do everything, A to Z.
Honestly, that's not even worth it at this point. Like, that's just not worth it. For example, Amazon FBA private label. I talk about the business model. It's a business, okay? It has nothing to do with this. It's products. I have a program down below, by the way. But they take a small percentage for sending products to the customers. Like if you're a business owner on Amazon, they take fees, but they're like reasonable fees. Like they're reasonable. This is not like, even like modeling agencies, they take like 20%. These people take a giant cut of this. So the only ones balling and rolling in, look at these gold and diamond bracelets, is these people. It's not the girls. The girls are again getting an unfair cut. Like, don't participate in something like this. It is not worth it. It is not your value. You're just, even in this case, like you can have all these fans and people, but you're still not getting what you're worth.
Only job as a model is to get cute, take a picture, and send it to us. Yeah.
That's just not appealing. Okay, so if she does that, like in the back of her head, she knows she's severely underpaid. Like that doesn't make it better. Like, oh, all I just have to do is put on makeup. Yeah, but you're being exploited and not getting paid what you're worth.
A lot more I want to talk about.
Yeah,
like at that type of risk, you're better off just starting a business, honestly. Like, and then you can't even leave the agency because they own your Instagram, they own your platform. So if you wanted to go off on your own, it's not like you can take all your fans with you. So let's just keep going.
No one's falling for that, right? Like, no one would fall for that, right?
This is the type of boy I want. You make me so confident in my body 100,000 times out of 10 because she's perfect.
This is so cringe. Like literally the bare minimum. Like let's just do the bare minimum and put it out there and see all the girls swooning over me because I literally said something that is below the bare minimum. Like it's just a norm in the world. That's all I have to say. This was some drama. Like a year ago, she made her TikTok go away for like a year because she got so much backlash. And I guess now she's back. She popped up on my For You page. Like, okay, those things are cool. The Ferraris, the house, the bags, that's really cool. But like, she's making it seem like she got that because she's a business major. Like people did research and her family is stinking rich. Well, there's no, like that's not a problem. That's amazing. I think families who build stepping stones for their children so they can have comfort, that's really, really cool. But I think there's a problem with like flexing your family's cars or the cars that your family gave you and your family's house and like kind of making it seem indirectly that you got that because you're a business major, right? So it's like an unattainable lifestyle and people think it's because you started some business and they're like inspired by you while you're just like you were born into it, which again, nothing wrong with that, but I just don't like the misinformation in this.
So no, I don't want your number, no, I don't want to give you mine, and no, I don't want to meet you nowhere, no, I don't want none of your time, and no.
There's nothing wrong with rental cars, actually. Like, if you lease it, I guess if you rent it for a video, that's kind of bad. But, like, again, with this situation, she mentions, like, everything except for wealthy family. Like, that's not what people were asking. People are like, does your family have money? And it's like, you just avoid that and say everything else. Like, you're still missing the major component here. Again, like, all these things are really beautiful. Like, that red Ferrari, beautiful. That house, mansion. But like, come on, let's just be a little bit more transparent because it just gives a false, like I'm sure she's a hard worker, you know, and she could have her own business and everything, but it's just misleading when it makes it seem like this is like her personal house and she has this full garage of Ferraris and Lamborghinis because of her business, while clearly like it's literally her family's house and cars. That's why that's that. So I hope that you had some good entertainment from this reaction video. I will make more because TikTok is a crazy world. I'm telling you, some of the stuff I see on there, it just leaves my jaw open in not a good way. Although there are good things on there too as well. But anyways, if you like this type of content and if you want to become a $1 million woman, subscribe to the channel, and not just physically and mentally, but also financially. You can check out my wealth building program and my business program down below. I will see you in the next video.